சொல்லிடும். எப்படியும் ஒன்ன அவர் பக்கம் சேர்த்திடும். அப்பொழுதே வாழ்வில் ஆனந்தம் சொல்லிடும். தத்குருவா எங்களுக்கு நித்யானந்த வந்தானே. சத்தியத்தை ஞானமெனும் யுக்தியாக தந்தானே. ஜீவன் முக்தனாய் எப்பொழுதும் வாழ பரிசாக தந்தது. வாழும் இந்த வாழ்க்கைய நீ ஜீவன் முக்தனாய் எப்பொழுதும் வாழ பரிசாக தந்தது. அதுக்கு என்ன செய்யணும்னு எதுக்கு நீயும் யோசிக்கணும். நித்யானந்த சொன்னதெல்லாம் ஒண்ணு விடாம வாழ்ந்திடணும். தெய்வம் அவர் தானம்மா. அழகா விளக்கம் கேட்ட சின்ன புள்ள விளங்கிடுச்சா சொல்லு புள்ள. நித்யானந்தர் சொன்ன சொல்ல நாம எல்லோரும் வாழணும் வாழ்க்கையில. விளக்கம் கேட்ட சின்ன புள்ள விளங்கிடுச்சா சொல்லு புள்ள. நித்யானந்தர் சொன்ன சொல்ல நாம எல்லோரும் வாழணும் வாழ்க்கையில. ஸ்ருதி நாள் இருக்கு, ஆனந்தமா வாழ்விருக்க ஆதார ஸ்ருதி நாள் இருக்கு. நித்தியம் தியானம் ஆனந்தம் பூரணம் செல்லம்மா, எசைய மீட்டும் அந்த வினய மாறிடும் என்னம்மா. பெருசா விளக்கம் கேட்ட சின்ன புள்ள விளங்கிடுச்சா சொல்லு புள்ள. நித்யானந்தர் சொன்ன சொல்ல நாம எல்லோரும் வாழணும் வாழ்க்கையில. விளக்கம் கேட்ட சின்ன புள்ள இப்ப விளங்கிடுச்சா சொல்லு புள்ள. நித்யானந்தர் சொன்ன சொல்ல நாம எல்லோரும் வாழணும் வாழ்க்கையில.
Shiva, in the forms of Bhagavan, Ashwaruda Moorty and Guru Moorty. Let us all take a few minutes to go through what are the different ways through which we can ask our prayers and boons directly from Paramashiva, especially today through these forms. Paramashiva himself, through the Nijavatara as our beloved Swamiji, is going to be liberating all of us from any kinds of pain, suffering, and obsessive compulsive disorders that we may be struggling with.
And of you that are sitting here with us today, every one of us are receiving one of the most powerful initiations to walk out of the greatest or the biggest of OCDs that we are stuck with, just with this one powerful darshan. Now, to every one of you, all the participants, viewers that are watching us from the two-way video conferencing and from various different social media platforms, here are a few ways through which you can offer your gratitude. You can ask your prayers and boons and blessings to Swamiji. The first one being YouTube. Please do head to Kailasa's SPH Nithyananda Paramashivam, the official YouTube channel. You can subscribe to the channel and go to the live video in that channel, and you can post all your prayers as a comment in the live video.
Next, please head to kailasa.org and scroll down. You will be prompted with the WhatsApp app notification. Click on that, join the WhatsApp group, and you can post your prayers, boon requests, etc. through the WhatsApp directly to Swamiji.
The next is Twitter. All of you can head to x.com and you can go to Kailasa's SPH Nithyananda Paramashivam, the official Twitter handle. Go to the topmost pinned tweet of that particular handle and you can reply tweet to that with hashtag Ask the Avatar, and you can post any questions that you have, anything that you would like to request special revelations on. Please do post it there. And the next is Instagram. Head to Kailasa's SPH Nithyananda, the official Instagram handle. And right on the profile picture, you will see a live notification. Hit that notification button and you can go to the live stream and post all your prayers and blessings requests as a comment under that live stream.
You can also head to Facebook and please take a few minutes to go to Kailasa's SPH JGM Nithyananda Paramashivam Facebook page. Follow it if you're not it, and click on the live stream. Head to the live comment section, and in the comment section, you can post your prayers, boon requests, also any of the OCDs that you want to get liberated from, any of the pains or sufferings that you want liberation from, you can post them there. Take a few minutes. And today's
in particular is one of the most powerful darshans where any obsessive compulsive patterns, any addictions, any pain or suffering that we are stuck in, Swamiji as Ashwaruda Moorty and Guru Moorty is manifestation. He's going to liberate us from all those pain and suffering. So take this opportunity. If you have any of your near and dear ones who are going through a tough phase in their life, show your support to them and standing as their strength, invite them for this one of the best gifts that you can give them to their life, where they can walk out of the biggest fears, pain and suffering that they are going through. Take a moment to share this with them. Let them all behold this most powerful darshan and receive the initiation. And most importantly, if you're all here for the first time, for you to have the maximum benefit of attending the darshan, it's important that you understand the science and software of these initiations. And for that reason, we invite all the participants to attend the full day of Paramashivam program so that you understand the software behind each of these initiations, you know the science, and you can apply these initiations in your daily life through the science that Swamiji has gifted us. So please do attend the full day of the Paramashivam program.
And for the entire global Hindu diaspora, to unite all the Hindus, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is spearheading a great initiative of Kailasa's Rajya Sabha voting, where all the Hindus together can make the decision for Hinduism. And Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, who's standing up for responsible democracy, where you are not just given the rights for voting, but you're also given the right knowledge for voting. That way, you are empowered with the knowledge to make the right decision for Hinduism. And we are really delighted to see the overwhelming response we have been having in the last few days of the Kailasa's Rajya Sabha voting, where Hindus from more than 85 different countries have been very actively participating, coming together, uniting and casting your votes, therefore making a decision for some of the pivotal things for Hinduism.
And every one of you that are sitting here, all the born Hindus and practicing Hindus living around the world, all of you, we invite each and every one of you as part of the Rajya Sabha Parliament House of Kailasa, which is open for all the Hindus, any born and practicing Hindus, to vote in. You can cast your opinion as a vote and you can make decisions for Hinduism.
Today, as a topic for Kailasa's Rajya Sabha voting, since today all of us are receiving this darshan where every sentient being is being liberated from pains, sufferings and OCDs, the topic is, why do you feel that the revival of Kailasa is necessary to alleviate the suffering of human beings? The options are, Kailasa's revival is crucial because it serves as a sanctuary for persecuted Hindus and provides a platform for promotion of religious freedom and unity among diverse communities, fostering global peace and harmony. Option B, Kailasa's revival is instrumental in preserving the profound spiritual and cultural heritage of Hinduism, offering valuable insights and solutions to address the sufferings experienced by individuals and societies. Option C, you feel that the Kailasa's revival may not be necessary. Take a few minutes and go ahead, head to events.kailasa.org and cast your vote. And please share with us on why do you feel this choice that you have made is the best choice. Please take a few minutes, head to this link, events.kailasa.org/Hindu-votes. Also, head to Twitter, and using the hashtag Kailasa Parliament, you can post on Twitter, tag Swamiji's Twitter account, which is @Sri Nithyananda, and share your opinion on Twitter as to why you made this choice.
To all the members of the Chit Sabha House of Parliament, to the founding fathers, founding mothers of Kailasa, the Sarvagnya Pita Yajamans, the Sarvagnya Pita Karta, the Sarvagnya Pitadishwars of Kailasa, as each of you stand in carrying forward the mission of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism in your respective localities, today's day of the Paramashivam program focused on one of the most important aspects of humanity, addressing the pain and suffering that humanity goes through. physically, mentally, in different levels. And this program today focused on different ways, powerful cognitions, techniques, and methodologies through which the pain and suffering can be elevated as gifted by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself. Kailasa, as envisioned by our beloved Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, stands for all the beings to live blissfully through the peaceful coexistence. As enshrined as the first principle in the constitution of Kailasa, the right of every human being is to be treated as Paramashiva and to treat others as Paramashiva. This is one of the most foundational principle which addresses the reason for all the pain and suffering that humanity is facing today, be it individual pain and suffering as personal conflicts or at the global scale in terms of war that is happening around. So today's question for all of you is, what efforts do you think that Kailasa should prioritize more in order to restore the global peace? Option 1 being through the Ishanya initiative, a superconscious approach to recycling and attending to the immediate survival needs of the people. Option B is by reaching out to more people and gifting them the programs such as Paramashivam Level 3, which caters to the spiritual needs of people, empowering them from within to experience the powerful cognitions and apply the sciences as gifted in Hinduism, revived by our beloved Swamiji. Option 3 is to gift the free books such as Bhagavad Gita Decoded, providing Annadan and healing services initiatives to the people.
Please take a few minutes, and this is an exclusive opportunity available only for the founding fathers and founding mothers of Kailasa, the Chit Sabha members, who are a core part of Kailasa and are the decision makers for many of the policies of Kailasa. So you have this exclusive right to decide to cast your vote. Take a few minutes, and the link would be shared with all of you on the chat, because this is special exclusively for you only. So this will be a special link which will be sent to all of you in your chats. So we humbly request all the Chit Sabha members to take your precious time to go ahead and cast your vote, and also head to Twitter and please post why you feel that what you have voted for is the best choice. And if you have some other opinions, please feel free to share that with us. Kindly use the hashtag Kailasa Parliament on Twitter and tag Swamiji's Twitter profile, and please share your opinions on Twitter. We request
all the Sarvajñapita Yajamans and Sarvajñapita Kathas to please head to your respective chat rooms, and you all can take the link to vote from that, and please do cast your vote and let us know your thoughts. Now, I request all of us, let us all offer our gratitude to our beloved Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, the Nijavatara of Paramashiva, as he manifests in the Bhava Samadhi of Ashwaruda Moorty and Guru Moorty forms, radiating that immense compassion to the humanity.
புற்றில் வாழ் அறவும் அஞ்சேன் பொய்யர்தம் மெய்யும் அஞ்சேன் கற்றைவார் சடையம் அண்ணல் கண்ணுதல் பாதம் நன்னி புற்றில் வாழ் அறவும் அஞ்சேன் பொய்யர்தம் மெய்யும் அஞ்சேன் கற்றைவார் சடையம் அண்ணல் கண்ணுதல் பாதம் நன்னி புற்றில் வாழ் அறவும் அஞ்சேன் பொய்யர்தம் மெய்யும் அஞ்சேன் கற்றைவார் சடையம் அண்ணல் கண்ணுதல் பாதம் நன்னி மற்றுமோர் தெய்வம் தன்னை மற்றுமோர் தெய்வம் தன்னை உண்டு என நினைந்து எம் பெம்மாள் மற்றுமோர் தெய்வம் தன்னை உண்டு என நினைந்து எம் பெம்மால் கற்றிலாதவரை கண்டால் அம்மனாம் அஞ்சுமாறே. மற்றுமோர் தெய்வம் தன்னை உண்டு என நினைந்து எம் பெம்மால் கற்றிலாதவரை கண்டால் அம்மனாம் அஞ்சுமாறே. மற்றும் ஓர் தெய்வம் தன்னை உண்டு என நினைந்து எம் பெம்மால் கற்றில்லாதவரை கண்டால் அம்மனாம் அஞ்சுமாறே. பிணியலாம் வரினும் அஞ்சேன் பிறப்பினோடிறப்பும் அஞ்சேன். பிணியலாம் வரினும் அஞ்சேன் பிறப்பினோடு இறப்பும் அஞ்சேன். துணிநிலா அணியினான் தன் தொழும்பரோடு அழுந்தி அம்மாள் பிணியலாம் வரினும் அஞ்சேன்.
சக்தியெல்லாம் தேடி வரும் ஞானமும் தான் கூடி விடும். நித்யானந்தன் சொன்ன சூத்திரம் அது எல்லாமே எங்களுக்கு வேத சாஸ்திரம். நித்யானந்த சொன்ன சூத்திரம் அது எல்லாமே எங்களுக்கு வேத சாஸ்திரம். ஏற்றுக்கொள்ளும் பக்குவத்தை பாங்குடனே கொள்ளணும். ஏற்றமான வாழ்க்கையும் இறக்கம் கண்ட போதும் மனம் ஏற்றுக்கொள்ளும் பக்குவத்தை பாங்குடனே கொள்ளணும். மாற்றங்களை தாங்க மனம் பெரும் தவிப்பு தவிச்சிடும். உள்ள மத ஏற்க அங்கு பரவசமும் நிறைஞ்சிடும். சக்தி எல்லாம் தேடி வரும் ஞானமும் தான் கூடி விடும். சக்தி எல்லாம் தேடி வரும் ஞானமும் தான் கூடி விடும். நித்யானந்தன் சொன்ன சூத்திரம் அது எல்லாமே
एकदन्तं शूर्पकर्णं गजवक्त्रं महोदरं पाशाङ्कुशधरं देवं ध्यायेत् सिद्धिविनायकम्। अथ धूपः ॐ दशाङ्गं गुग्गुलोपेतं सुगन्धं च सुमनोहर शिवाय नमः। धूपमाघ्रापयामि। अथ दीपः ओपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। दीपं सन्दर्शयामि। अथ नैवेद्यम् ॐ अमृते अमृतोद्भवे अमृतवर्षिणि अमृतं श्रावय श्रावय स्वाहा। श्री महागणपतये नमामि। नीराजनम् ॐ एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्तिः प्रचोदयात्। धीमहि तन्नो दन्तिः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ हंसाय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि तन्नो हंस प्रचोदयात्। ॐ हंसाय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि तन्नो हंस प्रचोदयात्। ॐ हंसाय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि तन्नो हंस प्रचोदयात्। ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। श्री सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। कर्पूर नीराजनं दर्शयामि रक्षां धारयामि। शोणाद्रीशावताराय ज्योतिस्तंभस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। तत्त्वज्ञानप्रदाताय नित्यानन्देश्वररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। मूलप्रकृतिरूपाय परमशिवशक्तिस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् दण्डत्रिशूलहस्ताय कालकालस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् आदिपूज्याय देवाय सकृत्पूर्णत्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सर्वाभयविनाशकाय शत्रुसंहाररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् योगपट्टाभिषिक्ताय राजसन्न्यासधारिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सार्वभौमैकपत्याय राजराजर्चिताय श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलम् कल्पवृक्षाय मङ्गलम् ज्ञानदायिने परमशिवाय श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वराय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलम् श्रीविद्याम्बायै मङ्गलम् कामदायिन्यै सर्वमङ्गलधात्री नित्यानन्देश्वर्यै मङ्गलम् मङ्गलम् गुरुदेवाय मोक्षमूलाय मङ्गलम् परमावताराय नित्यानन्दाय गुरवे मङ्गलम् त्वम् स्मृतमहम् धन्य मम प्राणमहेश्वर गङ्गाधर नामेति स्तोत्रस्थानम् ददाम्यहम् हरि ओम् तत्सत् सर्वम् भगवत् श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिव पादुकार्पणमस्तु ओम् नित्यानन्दम्
சிவன் அவன் என் சிந்தையுள் நின்ற அதனால் அவன் அருளாலே அவன் தாழ்வணங்கி சிவன் அவன் என் சிந்தையுள் நின்ற அதனால் அவன் அருளாலே அவன் தாழ்வணங்கி சிந்தை மகிழ சிவபுராணம் தன்னை சிந்தை மகிழ
காலம் தன்னை வென்ற நிலை நின்றிட ஏழாம் உடல்கள் தாண்டி நித்திய வாழ்வும் கண்டிட கேடான காலம் தன்னை வென்ற நிலை நின்றிட சீரான பாவம் பழி நீங்கி பெரும் வாழ்வினை கொண்டாட நித்யானந்த ஸ்புரணம் தன்னை நிகவா சீரான பாவம் பழி நீங்கி பெரும் வாழ்வினை கொண்டாட நித்யானந்த ஸ்புரணம் தன்னை நிகவா என்னப்பன் 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 அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா எங்கும் நிறைந்தவா எண்ணம் கடந்தவா பொங்கும் அருவியாய் ஆனந்தம் தந்தவா எங்கும் நிறைந்தவா எண்ணம் கடந்தவா பொங்கும் அருவியாய் ஆனந்தம் தந்தவா என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா எங்கும் நிறைந்தவா எண்ணம் கடந்தவா பொங்கும் அருவியாய் ஆனந்தம் தந்தவா எங்கும் நிறைந்தவா எண்ணம் கடந்தவா பொங்கும் அருவியாய் ஆனந்தம் தந்தவா
என்னப்பனே என்னையனே நித்யானந்த நித்ய காருண்யனே என்னப்பனே என்னையனே நித்யானந்த நித்ய காருண்யனே நித்யா 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 நித்யானந்தனே நித்யா 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 நித்யானந்தனே நித்யானந்த நித்ய ரூப நித்ய காருண்யனே நித்யானந்த நித்ய ரூப நித்ய காருண்யனே என்னப்பனே என்னையனே நித்யானந்த நித்ய காருண்யனே பக்தர்களு கனுகூலனே பக்தர்களு கனுகூலனே நித்யா 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 நித்யானந்தனே நித்யா 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 நித்யானந்தனே நித்யானந்த நித்ய ரூப நித்ய காருண்யனே நித்யானந்த நித்ய ரூப நித்ய காருண்யனே என்னப்பனே என்னையனே நித்யானந்த நித்ய காருண்யனே என்னப்பனே என்னையனே நித்யானந்த நித்ய காருண்யனே நித்யா 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 நித்யானந்தனே நித்யா 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 நித்யானந்தனே நித்யானந்த நித்ய ரூப நித்ய காருண்யனே நித்யானந்த நித்ய ரூப நித்ய காருண்யனே நித்யபுரி வாச நித்யானந்தனே நித்யபுரி வாச நித்யானந்தனே நித்யபுரி வாச நித்யானந்தனே நித்யபுரி வாச நித்யானந்தனே அருள்புரி நித்யானந்த ரூபனே அருள்புரி நித்யானந்த ரூபனே நித்யா 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 நித்யானந்தனே நித்யா 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 நித்யானந்தனே நித்யானந்த நித்ய ரூப நித்ய காருண்யனே நித்யானந்த நித்ய ரூப நித்ய காருண்யனே என்னப்பனே என்னையனே நித்யானந்த நித்ய காருண்யனே என்னப்பனே என்னையனே நித்யானந்த நித்ய காருண்யனே கால்களில் பொற்றிலம்பு நித்ய கைகளில் பொற்றதங்கை கால்களில் பொற்றிலம்பு நித்ய கைகளில் பொற்றதங்கை கல் 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 என வருவான் கல் 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 என வருவான் நித்யா 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 நித்யானந்தனே நித்யா 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 நித்யானந்தனே நித்யானந்த நித்ய ரூப நித்ய காருண்யனே நித்யானந்த நித்ய ரூப நித்ய காருண்யனே என்னப்பனே என்னையனே நித்யானந்த நித்ய காருண்யனே என்னப்பனே என்னையனே நித்யானந்த நித்ய காருண்யனே கங்கை முடி கொண்ட காசிநாதனே கங்கை முடி கொண்ட காசிநாதனே கங்கை முடி கொண்ட காசிநாதனே கங்கை முடி கொண்ட காசிநாதனே பங்கை சரி பாதி தந்தவனே உடம்பே பங்கை சரி பாதி தந்தவனே நித்யா 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 நித்யானந்தனே நித்யா 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 நித்யானந்தனே நித்யானந்த நித்ய ரூப நித்ய காருண்யனே நித்யானந்த நித்ய ரூப நித்ய காருண்யனே சித்தத்திற்கே தியானம் தந்தவனே சித்தத்திற்கே தியானம் தந்தவனே சித்தத்திற்கே தியானம் தந்தவனே சித்தத்திற்கே தியானம் தந்தவனே சக்தி வடிவானோய் நித்யானந்தனே சக்தி வடிவானோய் நித்யானந்தனே நித்யா 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 நித்யானந்தனே நித்யா 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 நித்யானந்தனே நித்யானந்த நித்ய ரூப நித்ய காருண்யனே நித்யானந்த நித்ய ரூப நித்ய காருண்யனே என்னப்பனே என்னையனே நித்யானந்த நித்ய காருண்யனே என்னப்பனே என்னையனே நித்யானந்த நித்ய காருண்யனே பிரணவ பொருளான சக்தி ரூபனே பிரணவ பொருளான சக்தி ரூபனே பிரணவ பொருளான சக்தி ரூபனே பிரணவ பொருளான சக்தி ரூபனே நித்யம் தியானம் ஆனந்தம் தந்த நித்யனே நித்யம் தியானம் ஆனந்தம் தந்த நித்யனே நித்யா 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 நித்யானந்தனே நித்யா 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 நித்யானந்தனே
I initiate all of you into Paramashivananda. All pains, sufferings, fears, all negativity becomes redundant and irrelevant. Listen. Even when you are struggling to manifest Paramashiva, you are Paramashiva. So all negativity is redundant.
பொற்கழுத்தில் அணிந்த மாலை சுழலவே நித்யானந்த தாண்டவம் நீ ஆடும் வேளையே. பொற்கழுத்தில் அணிந்த மாலை சுழலவே நித்யானந்த தாண்டவம் நீ ஆடும் வேளையே. பக்தியில் நெஞ்சம் இன்ப கூத்தாடுதே நித்யா, பக்தர்கள் நெஞ்சம் இன்ப கூத்தாடுதே. நித்யா 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 நித்யானந்தனே, நித்யா 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 நித்யானந்தனே. நித்யானந்த நித்ய ரூப நித்ய காருண்யனே, நித்யானந்த நித்ய ரூப நித்ய காருண்யனே.
And I initiate all of you into Ekasandagrahya, Duradrishti, Durashruti, both powers.
பறையறை
நித்யானந்த நித்ய ரூப நித்ய
மானமாயேறுமை
காருண்யனே. பதிருகை நித்ய குருநாதனே, பதிருகை குருநாதனே. பன்னிருகை நித்ய குருநாதனே, பதிருகை நித்ய குருநாதனே. நித்யானந்த நித்ய காருண்யனே, நித்யானந்த நித்ய காருண்யனே. நித்யா 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 நித்யானந்தனே, நித்யா 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 நித்யானந்தனே. நித்யானந்த நித்ய ரூப நித்ய காருண்யனே, நித்யானந்த நித்ய ரூப நித்ய காருண்யனே. நித்யானந்தனே, நித்யா 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 நித்யானந்தனே. நித்யானந்த நித்ய ரூப நித்ய காருண்யனே, நித்யானந்த நித்ய ரூப நித்ய காருண்யனே. என்னப்பனே என்னையனே, நித்யானந்த நித்ய காருண்யனே. என்னப்பனே என்னையனே, நித்யானந்த நித்ய காருண்யனே. நித்யா 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 நித்யானந்தனே, நித்யா 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 நித்யானந்தனே. நித்யானந்த நித்ய ரூப நித்ய காருண்யனே, நித்யானந்த நித்ய ரூப நித்ய காருண்யனே. என்னப்பனே என்னையனே, நித்யானந்த நித்ய காருண்யனே. என்னப்பனே என்னையனே, நித்யானந்த நித்ய காருண்யனே. நித்யா 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 நித்யானந்தனே, நித்யா 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 நித்யானந்தனே. நித்யானந்த நித்ய ரூப நித்ய காருண்யனே, நித்யானந்த நித்ய ரூப நித்ய காருண்யனே. என்னப்பனே என்னையனே, நித்யானந்த நித்ய காருண்யனே. நித்யானந்த நித்ய காருண்யனே. என்னப்பனே என்னையனே, कृपा नित्यानंद भक्त उद्धार करो नित्यानंद परमहंस नित्यानंद परम कृपा नित्यानंद भक्त उद्धार करो नित्यानंद प्रेम रूप नित्यानंद ब्रह्मानंद नित्यानंद परम पवित्र देव नित्यानंद प्रेम रूप नित्यानंद ब्रह्मानंद नित्यानंद परम पवित्र देव नित्यानंद शंभो महादेवा सांब सदा शिवा नित्य पुरीनगा शरणं नित्यानंद शंभो महादेवा सांब सदा शिवा नित्य पुरीनगा शरणं नित्यानंद परमहंस नित्यानंद परम कृपा नित्यानंद भक्त उद्धार करो नित्यानंद परमहंस नित्यानंद परम कृपा नित्यानंद भक्त उद्धार करो नित्यानंद आनंदेश्वर अभय प्रदायक आनंद रूपा नित्यानंद आनंदेश्वर अभय प्रदायक आनंद रूपा नित्यानंद गुरुदेव नित्यानंद शरणं नित्यानंद गुरुदेव नित्यानंद शरणं नित्यानंद देवादि देव हरे दीनों की नाथ हरे परम कृपाल हरे नित्यानंद देवादि देव हरे दीनों की नाथ हरे परम कृपाल हरे नित्यानंद परमहंस नित्यानंद परम कृपा नित्यानंद भक्त उद्धार करो नित्यानंद परमहंस नित्यानंद परम कृपा नित्यानंद भक्त उद्धार करो नित्यानंद நித்யானந்தம் நித்யானந்தம் எங்கும் எங்கும் நித்யானந்தம் கங்கையாக பொங்கிடவே கண்டோம் நித்திய சங்கமத்தில் ஆனந்தமும் கொண்டோம் நித்யானந்தம் நித்யானந்தம் எங்கும் எங்கும் நித்யானந்தம் கங்கையாக பொங்கிடவே கண்டோம் நித்திய சங்கமத்தில் ஆனந்தமும் கொண்டோம் நித்யனவன் நித்யானந்த தரிசனம் தன்னை காணும் ஜீவன் யாவிலுமே பரவசமே பரவசமே தந்தானே தந்தானே நித்யானந்தமே நித்ய ஆனந்தம் தந்தானே நித்யானந்தனே தந்தானே தந்தானே நித்யானந்தமே நித்ய ஆனந்தம் தந்தானே நித்யானந்தனே நித்யானந்தனே भक्त
காளிய கருப்பு சாமிய பெத்தவ தேவிய வல்லவ சாமிய முன்னோரை என பேச்சிய தலமாறிய மலது திருகோபுரம் கட்டவே அலா பண்ணக்கு அழகு பூப்புத்தி நித்யா வரல முஞ்சலக்கி அலா பண்ணக்கு அழகு பூப்புத்தி நித்யா வரல முஞ்சலக்கி நித்யானந்தம் 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 ஆனந்தம் நித்யானந்தம் ஆனந்தம் நித்யானந்தம் 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 ஆனந்தம் நித்யானந்தம் ஆனந்தம்
काञ्ची कैलास सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तरद्विशततममहासन्निधा नित्योत्सव नित्यमङ्गल नित्यकल्याण नित्यरजित कैलास परम्परागत आदिकैलास नित्यानन्दपीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठकर्तः साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परम्परागत वैवस्वतमनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चन्द्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचन्द्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ति परम्परागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मण्डित चतुष्षष्टि सम्प्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्मशासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञपीठ सुराङ्गी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूडामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणिपीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामण्डलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ जगद्गुरो श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत्परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानन्द प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिन् अत्रागत्य परिपाल्य च अस्मान् विज्ञान वितरणेन विजयी भव जय जय।
Love, gratitude. Wow. So many of you are posting such wonderful messages. I just want to tell all of you, from this moment on, you're going to see how no more your OCDs can have power over you. All the prayers that you have posted will start manifesting immediately. Just Bhagavan's eyes falling on your messages are enough. You would see now all those who received the blessings from Swamiji. You would see how the wounds and blessings that you have requested for, whichever Swamiji is blessed, will all become a reality. Just see how it will start manifesting in your life.
Thus, with this blessing that Swamiji has given, each of us can sit and intensely manifest that space. When we sit right now with Swamiji's blessings, we will see how beautifully the whole power will manifest in our inner space. Each of us can immediately see that Paramashivanandam that Swamiji blessed us with, where all the pain, sufferings are all completely removed from our inner space, and we are manifesting the pure space of Paramashivanandam. So how did you all enjoy the initiation? How was the initiation for all of you? Please take a few minutes, share with us and let us know. How was the initiation for each of you? I see so many miss you Swamijis. Thank you, Swamiji. Amazing. Ma Jillian is saying it was nice. Ma Jaykumari is saying, offering her gratitude. Ma Devikaran is saying, most beautiful darshan, most blessed. Beautiful. Great. See, now with this blessing, each of us can manifest the power so easily. Now, every one of you that are here, let us all manifest the power of Durashriti, being able to hear remote distances. Understand? Now, with this space of Paramashivanandam infused into each of us, we will be able to manifest precisely seeing what exactly is happening in another person's inner space. So, now let us all enter into the power manifestation. You're all going to be manifesting 2 rounds with us, and then you're going to be manifesting the rest of the rounds with the partners. So, are we all ready? It's very simple for those of you that missed the morning session. This power is where you will have the ability to hear what is happening in the remote distance. You may be wherever you are physically. You may be in somewhere in California, somewhere in some part of the US, and you will be able to precisely hear what is happening in India in one of your friends' houses, of course, with their consent. So understand, the moment you come to that space, the moment you come to that experience of unclutched inner space, Paramashivanandam inside you, you will instantly be able to manifest the result. So now let's all get started with the power manifestation. It's going to be very simple. I am going to be listening to a music, or it could be anything. I could be listening to a music, sound, just some beats, or just silence, or just some song. It could be anything. You will be able to hear precisely what I am hearing. Swamiji has given an amazing, beautiful technique for this. When you reduce the inner chatter, when you come to that space of listening and sit, you will be able to hear the exact frequency that you want to hear. Even if there are 100 noises going around, you will hear precisely what I'm hearing. So every one of you, sitting here, sit now with that intense, unclutched inner space. You will be able to hear exactly what I'm hearing. If you all understood the science of this power, can you all put yes in the chat? If you're all clear. Of course, morning who attended would be clear, but just the others who missed. Can I request all of you to post in the chat if you're all clear? Okay, thank you. Yes. Okay, and listen very carefully. All the participants in the male room, in the female room, whoever is not yet manifesting, listen very carefully. You just need to sit in the space of completion. Don't worry about the result of the manifestation. Don't worry about what is going to come. You focus on the experience you're giving to yourself. Okay, so I'm going to be starting, and there'll be you will not hear anything. So I will be completely muted. So I will, at the count of 3, I'll be playing an audio and hearing, listening here. And I request all of you to connect to Swamiji, chant the Mahavakya, and identify what is the exact sound that I am listening to. Let us all start. Please sit straight. Connect to Swamiji, chant the Mahavakya. Yes. Now in the count of 3, I am going to be listening to a song. In 3, 2, 1, start. Chant the Mahavakya and pray to Swamiji to exactly reveal to you the sound that I am listening to. Yes, 1 minute is up. Can I request all the participants to post what exactly is the sound that you heard? Okay, I see people posting different things. Whatever you heard. Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. So since each of you have posted, I'm going to keep it short because we need to move on to different rounds. So I request every one of you to post whatever came, keep posting it. See, even if you heard silence, it's okay. Listen very carefully. It starts from there. Sit intensely and soak yourself in that silence more and more. You will start hearing the sounds. Okay. All right. So since many of you have posted now, I'll be sharing the exact sound that I was listening to.
Nithyananda, oh Nithyananda, Nithyananda, oh Nithyananda. மனமுறு தருணம் தலைவனாய் அழைக்க மனமுறு தருணம் தலைவனாய் அழைக்க கருணைய நித்யன் கருணையில் இறங்கினான்.
Was the exact sound this was the exact song that I was listening to. And I'll tell you all, so many of you have posted the exact one. So, Ma, I think, what I'll just tell. Ma Priyesha has manifested. Great. Excellent, Ma. And we have okay, Ma Lakshmi Vajravel. She has posted exactly the song. She's saying it's the song, it has Nithyananda and Nithyananda in it. That is precise. That is spot on. Excellent. And so many of you, see, many of you have posted. Marva, you said you heard the word Ananda continuously. So excellent, Ma. You have precisely manifested. See, my Herlin Gomez, it's not what you're thinking. It is what exactly you are hearing. So the moment you hear that, you will, whatever you're hearing, post it. See, like Ma Virupaksha, she said, I'm only seeing silence. And she posted that. Whatever it is, keep describing that. And Ma Yogamalar, you also saw Anandam, the word Anandam. That's right. See, Ma, there are so many sounds that I could hear probably. Like maybe I could even hear some random noise. But you all exactly heard this word, which itself means you're starting to tune into that frequency. And it is
a manifestation because imagine and see, you are able to see out of all the billions of possible things, you're able to exactly get this. Cherish this. Meaning, don't start saying, oh, I probably guessed it. I thought it was Swamiji. No, because in the earlier rounds, we did play animal sounds. We played bird sounds. So this was not a guess. This is a pure manifestation. Celebrate this manifestation. Enjoy it. You will see Paramashiva will manifest intensely through you.
Now, Mario Brundoaya and all the others, I request every one of you to post Zach Medaya and Sam Higeman, Edgar Estado Aya, Chandrasekhar Aya, Dinesh Kumar Aya, all of you. It's very nice to see you all participating. Don't give up. It's okay if you didn't get the right one, but don't give up. Bhupendra Goderavaya, you have manifested. You have put ladies singing long tunes. That's exact. That's exactly it. See, right now you all may be just describing one aspect of it. But as you keep manifesting, you will see that the way you listen and hear will start increasing the precision. Shane Denizaya, with all the boons you were showered today, with that space and joy, sit. You're extremely sincere in the program. You sit through your, throughout your day and throughout the whole schedule, and I see you intensely participating in everything. Power manifestation will not at all be difficult for you. Just sit and do it. Don't give up. Okay. You just constantly participate. And I'm telling you, yeah, this is a science. Swamiji has told anybody who's with will persistence sitting, focusing on oneness, Swamiji says he will manifest through them. So you just do your part. Let Swamiji do his part. Okay. Okay. One more round. So I'm going to be now listening to the next sound. And again, right now, don't guess because I listened to a Swamiji song. Don't guess next time also something related to Swamiji's. Please
And
do not
also
use your
don't
logic.
guess, yeah, and also don't guess saying that, okay, it may be some other sound. Just drop your logic. You're just going to be seeing through your third eye. Just connect with Swamiji. We had such a sweet darshan. Just enjoy the darshan inside you. And that will take you to that unclutched space. Just sit in that unclutched space. Do not create a thought. Do not cherish a thought. And do not destroy a thought. Don't engage with any thought. Just witness it. And be in the space of pure listening. Let all the sounds come and go. You will be able to hear the exact sound. Ready for this? Please sit in a deep meditative space and connect to Swamiji. From that space of intense unclutching, you're going to be able to listen to them. So in the count of three.
Begin in 3, 2, 1, start. Yes. 1 minute is up. Now, can I request all of you to post? What did you all hear? What was the exact audio, the exact sound? Okay, Samuel Hegumanaya has posted. Okay, Satyajata Shivaya has posted. Come on, Bhupendra Ayya, Everard Alfaro Ayya, Shane Dennis Ayya, all of you please post. Shane Dennis Ayya, describe more, some more. Okay. And Rasik Patel Ayya has also posted. Okay. Okay, very interesting. See, many times what you all think is something, it's not that, and you post, that will be the answer. That's the fun part of it always. Okay, since many of you posted, I'm not going to read the answers right now. I will first play the song for all of you, the exact sound, and then we will go to the answer. Okay. So, Everardo Alfaroya, you said nothing much. I heard just bird sounds. That's exactly what I was listening to. So, anyways, so that one part I couldn't just control. I'll just play the exact audio for all of you. This was a sound that I was listening to.
Yes. Now, Everardo Alfaro, how do you feel about this? You were able to manifest, like you said, nothing much. It was just the bird sounds, but that was the only sound. How do you feel? Do you see that what you think to be your logical guessing or things like that? Do you see how that's actually the right answer? Actually,
This is why Swamiji will tell you should never ever guess, or you should never judge the power manifestation. Let Paramashiva show you whatever he's showing you. Everything is what Swamiji is showing you. So then you should just leave it. Everard Alfaraya, from morning you were trying different things. Now finally when you said just nothing, this all came, that was exactly the answer. See, not much, just bird sounds. And that's exactly the answer. Excellent. Very nice. And also, there was one more person. Actually, many of you had posted the answer. Exactly. Everardo Alfaro, you caught the click. You said you just tuned out and Swamiji tuned in. That is exactly what Swamiji says. You just get out, I will come in. We just need to move out our thinking. Automatically Swamiji will flow through. That's all is a secret to manifest. And not just Everardo Ayya, so many of you have manifested. I'll try my best to read out. If I miss any of your names, if you have posted the answer and I miss your names, that is the only reason is because I am not seeing, I might miss the messages. But if you have manifested, you have manifested. Madonna, you have posted the answer. You've put birds. You said birds and soft flute birds. Excellent. And
actually, I'm observing the people who have been very sincerely sitting. All of them are really manifesting well, like whether it's Madonna, Everardo Alfaro. That's a wonderful thing. And even
below, she has put animal sounds, nature sounds, and water running. But it's very
manifestation.
It's very,
Yes.
very close. That's amazing. See, every one of you, whoever is sincerely sitting, like Mata Chope was just saying, we can just see how each of you are manifesting it exactly right. You are manifesting in you're able to see the exact words, the exact things as it is appearing. Please understand, the moment you sit, when you connect to Swamiji and when you tune out, he tunes in. Ma Lata Ishana has posted bird sound. Wow. Ma Sonia Rao has posted birds echo. Wow. Okay.
Even Masonia Rao, like, because they have been sitting very, very, very sincerely. I keep seeing all of you throughout the day sitting and attending the session. And it is creating a huge, beautiful transformation. So that's really amazing.
Oh, sorry, Ma Sonia Rao, you said you got a different answer. That's okay. See, no problem, Ma. Sit now and continue to manifest. Even you getting something close, even if you felt others, even if I'm not reading out your answers, if you felt like, this is very close, this is something similar to what I was hearing, that itself means you're manifesting. Okay, great. See, some of you, I don't know if you have. Okay, Ma Harlan Gomez, you have manifested. Excellent. And
Oh, wow. She's such chirping bird.
yes,
That's
exactly.
great.
That's the whole manifestation. Ma Turiya Jnana, you have posted your bird appeared, but you had a doubt about. Okay. See, that is why you should put whatever is appearing to you, you keep posting it. Ma Vera Lucia Agostino has put sounds of nature, water, and birds in the forest. Wow. So many of you have manifested. Ma Virupaksha, sorry, Ma. I'll speak more slower so that you can translate. Great. Okay. So now let us all do one more round of this power manifestation and one last round. This time I request every one of you sit with this space, the same inspiration, this space. We can have a breakthrough. Okay. So one more round. I'll be listening to the next audio again. So let's start. In the count of 3, 2, and 1, let's start the manifestation. Now, please go ahead. You all can post the answers. Whatever you heard, whatever sound you listened to, you all can post the answers. Ma Xiang Ying Zhou. Listen very carefully. The exact pattern you are entertaining now is the self sympathizing pattern, which will make you weak and powerless in nature. If you just catch that pattern right now, you will just precisely catch your blind spot and you will simply start manifesting powers. The exact message you have posted now is the reason you are not manifesting. Please understand, ma. If you're saying, right, like you feel very bad, you're very psychologically weak. All these self-sympathizing pattern exactly is stopping you from manifesting powers. If you catch it right now, you're saying you want to experience harmony with Swamiji, you want to experience oneness with Swamiji. If you drop this pattern now and choose to align to Swamiji, you will see it. Okay? Just catch it now. You will understand. Okay, so I'm just going to be sharing the answer and then I'll be reading out. So the exact sound that I was listening to was that of a bell sound, a temple bell sound. That was the exact audio that I was listening to. So I'm going to be playing that for all of you. This was the exact sound that I was listening to. And many of you have started posting it so beautifully. See, this whole power manifestation, the science is very simple. And this is a very powerful science that Swamiji has revealed. Now, with this one understanding, right? If each of you focus on manifesting this as an experience for you, you will see how life will shower you with the results. Now, with this, we come to the conclusion of this power manifestation session. We're going to be entering into a very, very beautiful session next.
Now, all of us are going to be learning about, sorry for that. We all are going to be learning about a very important powerful cognition. From morning, we've been preparing with learning about how to go beyond pain and suffering. We learned about OCDs, how to come out of those OCDs and move to IID. Now, in this session, we are going to be learning the most powerful cognition of how you can never be violated. Listen intensely to this session, and right after that, we are going to be doing an internalization exercise.
Go into the depths of completion, deeper and deeper and deeper levels of completion. You will discover you are your friend and you are your enemy. You are your God and you are your demon. Please listen. Go to the depths of completion. When you come to the subtle layers of the deepest layers of your incompletions, it's almost like a small movements inside the earth's plateaus causes a huge earthquake on the surface of the earth and causes tsunami and damage. But the root cause is just a small movement in the earth plates, the deeper level. If you get into your system, your being, and do more and more and more completion, you will also touch the space, the source of earthquake and tsunami. In that space, you will realize you are your best friend if you do completion. You are your worst enemy if you don't attend yourself. You are your God if you complete with yourself. You are your enemy if you don't complete with yourself. You are your demon if you don't complete with yourself. Listen. If you do more and more completion with yourself, I am not giving you false promises. You will experience so many miracle powers. So many miracle powers. So casually will be expressing. And if you don't complete with yourself, within no time, before even you come to senses, before even you realize, you would have sunk, you would have gone so deep, you will be constantly attracting accidents, you will be seeing the channel of accidents. Your whole life will be the long chain of accidents. Whether you want your life to be long chain of miracles or long chain of accidents, choose, decide. Whether you want your life to be long chain of accidents or whether you want your life to be long chain of miracles, choose. And I tell you, within a month of regular completion, you will realize how you yourself cherish so many things which you want to give up. How you yourself celebrate your ignorance. Find out the reason why you celebrate your ignorance, irresponsibility. Your anger towards your boss. You just want to do opposite to what your boss wants. So what your boss wants? He wants you to be responsible. Come on. Let me become irresponsible and challenge him. Let's see what he can do to me. He cannot get anything out of force from me. But fool, by this decision you destroy your possibility. He will not be the loser, you will be the loser. It is like a stupid, you drink the poison and expect your boss to die. Your anger towards your father decides you never to take any responsibility or involvement in into the life. Your anger towards your mother. Look in. It is those subtle incompletions. And I tell you, the most stupid belief a human being can have is belief that he can be violated. Understand? Belief that you can be violated is the most stupid belief you can have. Neither physically, nor emotionally, or psychologically, or at the being level, you can be violated. Understand? You can never be violated. Your wrong perceptions about you will always be violated. If you think your body, you will constantly be violated, even by a look of somebody. If you think your mind, you will constantly be violated just by a word of somebody. If you think your emotions, you will be constantly violated. Just somebody not respecting you as you want. Whatever gives you the feeling you can be violated, renounce that as early as possible. You are my own, so I will give you the straight answer. First, listen to this very carefully. Who and how you are being to yourself is the source, and that is exactly the way you behave with others. You are being to others. See, you are double-edged sword. I should say all side you are edged sword. The words you use towards others is the exact words you will use towards yourself. The words you use towards yourself is the exact words you will use towards others. Be very, very, very clear. I'll tell you precisely. Non-violence with others is the way you will learn to be non-violent with yourself. Non-violent with yourself is the way you will learn non-violent to be with others. I tell you. Once my Guru Raghupati Yogi, he told somebody to do fasting. That person came back and reported after 36 hours, one and a half days, that he is having a gastric problem. He said, till that gas formed in the stomach, till that gets burnt, do fasting. And it feels like a medically not right or impossible and all that. But I saw that person within 4 or 5 days. It was actually like a juice fasting. Only juice and no solid food. In 4 or 5 days, I saw that person's stomach became clean. The gastric problem got healed. And that very pattern of developing gas, if you don't eat, is broken. Is free, liberated. I tell you, digest when the violence erupts out inside you, about you or others, by tyaga, renouncing it. In few days you will see that violence towards you and others, that very core source pattern will be broken. You will break it. That power of tyaga will make you experience non-violence. Power of tyaga will make you experience non-violence. Understand? I do not cherish powerlessness, anger, violence within me or towards them. I neither cherish anger, violence towards me, nor cherish towards them. I only decide one thing clearly. I will continue to do tyaga, and I will go on, be honest and integrated and contribute whatever I can to the world. And I tell you, because of that, continuously I am having breakthroughs. Next. Paramashiva is manifesting. I tell you. First time, when I was attacked and that small ashram given to me by my gurus, when that was snatched away from me, if I got agitated, angry, violent, reacted, my whole life would have gone just in that rut. You would not have even heard my name. Either I would have been successful in that war and got that ashram back, or I would have lost it. In both the ways, I would not have crossed beyond that ashram. It's a small half an acre property in Tiruvannamalai, but a lot of sacred sentiment because my gurus gave me. Anyhow, whatever it is, if I got into the violent fight which they expected I will get in, see, they really expected I will get into the fight with them, then either they will push me to do legal fight. If I have entered a legal fight, it will take 50 years in India to get any civil case solved. So 50 years it will be in the hang, and 50 years I have to be sitting there, possession. Only then the 50th year end, I will get legally ordered that property belongs to me. Or if I enter into some agitated reactionary assumptions based action, illegal fight, then either they will be in jail or I will be in jail, but the whole thing would have been a mess. So understand, if I got into the rut, the trap they laid, either way, I would have been the loser. Even if I win the property after 50 years, what is the use? My whole life would have gone stuck with them and doing that whole legal rut and holding the possession. Instead, I decided, what is intelligence here? Tyaga. I am neither going to have violence within me, nor going to cherish violence towards them. I am not going to decide anything with that feeling I am cheated, exploited. Let me contribute what I need to contribute to the world. I have too big thing to be shared with the world. If you understand this one truth, you can master all the life energies. Please understand. If you can master your life energies, you will master your destiny. Not just internally, even externally. You can play over everything around you. Mastering your life energy is the fundamental principle for any success. Without mastering the life energy, any success you taste or you think you taste is accidental, or unknowingly you have mastered one or two life energies. Because of that success has happened. Listen carefully. All success in the life can be just like that, achieved, manifested, if you master your life energies. Let me define the word life energies. Physically, the energy to digest. Psychologically, energy to tolerate. Emotionally, energy to sacrifice. Understand? All these are directly connected to Manipuraga. All these three. Energy to digest whatever you eat. Energy to tolerate whatever you think as injustice to you. Please understand, in the whole life, there is nothing called right, wrong, good, bad. You can be the king of the world and continue to feel there is so much injustice done against you. You can be homeless street beggar and feel that world is revering you, honoring you, showering too much on you. The internal experience of the life energy has nothing to do with external happenings. But the internal life energy can manifest and change the external situations. And a man who is homeless street beggar feels grateful to life does not continue to remain as beggar. If he chooses to remain as a beggar, he is no more a beggar. He makes himself available for the people to do charity. He is no more a beggar. Understand? Listen carefully. The essence of what I am trying to convey is mastering the life energies. I am going to talk about the Sankhya, multi-dimensional logic of life energy. Ability to digest, ability to tolerate, ability to sacrifice, ability to visualize consciously, ability to verbalize consciously, ability to hold your life energy balanced, powerful in your body. Understand? We all hold ourselves powerfully, maybe for 3 minutes. 3 minutes is too much, too long maybe for some people. Ability to hold your life energy powerful for a long time. I tell you, there are different kriyas in Hinduism to make each power, each life energy to manifest completely. For example, if you sit and chant Bhagavad Gita, the life energy in your stomach, the ability to digest and ability to tolerate and ability to sacrifice will be kindled like anything. The same Bhagavad Gita chanting. If you sit with a group and chant, it will not only kindle the energies to digest and tolerate and sacrifice, it will also kindle the power of visualization. Understand? Each kriya in Hindu tradition is designed to help you master life energies. And everyday puja is like your own reserve bank for life energies. Atma Linga is like your governor's signature. You can sign in any $1 billion note using Atma Linga for your life energy to manifest in you. Understand? Long rituals are not useless or unnecessary as a modern brainwashed Hindu thinks. Long rituals are the most powerful method, science, kriya. To awaken all the life energies. If you manifest one power of moving the matter through consciousness, that power comes along with you when you cross Swargaloka, Tapoloka, till you reach Kailasa. But the currency you make spending your whole life will not even come the moment you cross Bhuloka. What Bhuloka? Even if you cross from one country to another country, it becomes useless. You have to do all that conversion. What do you call that process? Understand the currency conversion you have to do. But conscious resources, I tell you, the ability to sit in Paramashanta Swarupa when anger, violence, lust, all of them come inside you and try to justify their existence. You just sit as Paramashiva without giving space for them, without empowering them, without allowing the reactionary assumptions to take over you. That is one of the conscious resource. Being in Paramashanta Swarupa, even when you feel literally with the facts that so much injustice is done to you, sit with Paramashanta Swarupa. I tell you, it's one of the conscious power, conscious resource. You will see properly all the negativity, injustice melting down. Now I will explain the space in which Paramashiva is sitting. Meditate on this definition. You will experience Paramashiva in your inner space. The space where matter becomes energy, energy becomes matter without any effort, just by will. Sankalpa matrena, just by will, the matter becoming energy, energy becoming matter, matter and antimatter getting created or getting nullified or cancelling each other and dissolving into energy again, where all this happens just by sankalpa. Listen carefully. I'll describe that space. That is exactly called Nityatva. Means the space of eternity, where Paramashiva is seated. That is the space, one of the most important dimension of the universe. That space is Kailasa. It is intensely hot like billions of suns and intensely cold like billions of moons. Chandra is portrayed as embodiment of cool space in Hindu tradition. Surya is described as a symbolic representation of extreme hot, the heat phenomena. So listen. Koti Surya crores of sun's heat, Koti Chandra, crores of moon's coolness put together is the space of Nityatva, where matter becoming energy, energy becoming matter, matter becoming antimatter, or antimatter becoming matter, or antimatter and matter cancelling each other and becoming energy. All this and something more which I am not able to verbalize, all this happens just by will, sangalpa, without any effort. That is the space of Nityatva. Understand? You may ask, what am I going to gain by knowing about this Nityatva? Please understand, what you believe as the foundation of life matters. If you believe currency is the only foundation of the life, that will only be the inspiration for you to run. If you understand even once this Nityatva space, actually, if you understand this Nityatva space even in your cognition, you will have such inspiration about life. You will get the real prasada of Kalabhairava. See, real prasada of Kalabhairava is not just he protecting you, Mahakali protecting you, Kalabhairava and Mahakali destroying all the people who are trying to attack you, abuse you. That is one level. The real ultimate prasada of Mahakalabhairava and Mahakali is they make you realize there is no injustice, there is no wrong can be done to you. You are absolutely protected.
Nothing can ever violate you. You can never be violated. Such an amazing, powerful cognition Swamiji has given to all of us. Literally blasting all our self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial patterns, and the self-victimization patterns. There's one amazingly powerful cognition. You can never be violated. Violation means something external can put me in suffering. That feeling where you feel something can put you in suffering from external is called as violation. So beautifully Swamiji said. Because I am Paramashiva, I can never be violated. I cannot feel violated. Why I cannot be violated? Because I am Paramashiva. I am there in everything that exists, and everything that exists is there in me. Understand the same boiling water. You put an egg in, it becomes hard. You put a potato in, it becomes soft. Boiling water is the same. It does not matter what situation you are in, but how you respond to that, what kind of a cognitions you're holding for that matters. How many of you are understanding this? How many of you are cognizing this? Request all of you to take a few minutes and please post. Understand just this one powerful cognition. Cognize it deeply. You can never be violated. And one more important thing to understand in this, see, because like when you cognize, this is one example that Swamiji gave about this potato or egg, right? See, it is the concept or ideas that you carry about you, the stuff out of which you are made, which is going to decide how you are going to become with every situation. Is the boiling water going to make you as a couch potato soft, gone, disappeared, you're broken, or like an enlightenment egg becoming hard, where the situation will not be able to break you. Understand? If you know you are not a potato, you are an egg, you will never be afraid of the boiling water. Just you know it is going to only strengthen you.
And most importantly, Swamiji gives a very beautiful example, and I always click with this. It's a very powerful one. If you let situations from outside dictate your experience, I'll give you all a simple analogy that Swamiji gives. See, when the egg, which is the source of life, when that egg is broken from outside, life is destroyed. When the same egg is broken from inside, life happens. Chicken comes out. Correct? All of us are the exact same thing. If you let a situation from outside shake you, you are destroying yourself. Same thing, if you break your incompletions and stand up, life is happening in you. You're expanding. This is a simple straight analogy, and this has always worked. Every situation I always measure like this. Am I letting the situation break me, shake me? Or am I determining how I am going to respond to this situation? There's a big difference. The same egg, when you break from outside, what happens? Life is destroyed. The possibility of life is gone. That same egg, when you break it from within, what happens? Life happens in it. Are all of you understanding? If each of us just catch this one truth, you cannot be violated. Anything happening internally, externally, outside of you, inside of you, all these things are an extension of you, but you cannot be violated. If you understand this one truth, you will never ever be touched. Situations will come. There will be painful situations. There will be suffering situations. There will be all these so-called incompletions that life projects. But you will not be touched by it. You will have the Ishwaratva around it. Ma Marva is asking, Nithyanandam, does this mean once non-veg food eaters have more intense OCD? Swamiji has talked about non-violent person towards yourself only happens if you're non-violent with others. Yes, correct. Swamiji was answering that question of Sanjay Ayya. In that, Swamiji was saying, see, listen very carefully, I'll explain. If you are violent towards others, means you are violent towards yourself. That's true. Because if you have consumed non-veg in the past, you do have those incompletions and patterns stored in your muscles. In addition to that, the animal suffering is also stored in your muscles because you consume the body. But the moment you make a conscious decision internally in your inner space, you understand that it is, violence, and you drop it, the impact of it stops. And second step is to detoxify. When you detoxify completely, physically also, the impact leaves the body. See, till now you might have been eating non-veg, but the moment you realize it's wrong, it's harmful for your body and it's not right, the moment you drop it, the whole that conscious decision, like Swamiji tells, 10,000 unconscious decisions can be cancelled out by one powerful conscious decision. After that, at least 100 times you need to practice. You need to detoxify, you need to do completion. After all of that, it's completely gone from you. See, can each of you take a few minutes, pick up a few incidents where you felt violated? Like, for example, you felt that your boss is demanding too much from you. You feel like something is being taken away from you. You feel violated. You feel someone tells you something and you immediately feel broken. You collapse inside. You let yourself fall down. Write down at least 5 such situations where you have allowed yourself to be violated. It is very, very important that you understand this and write it down. Wherever you felt exploited, wherever you felt violated, I feel I'm being exploited by my friends, or whatever thought currents that is there. Please pen down. Take a few minutes. Let's just take 5 minutes and pen it down. In each of the things that you have written down, from the cognition that I am Paramashiva, write down, if your body makes you believe you can be violated, drop that idea. Example, tell your body, just get out of me if you are going to tell me I can be violated. And drop any thought current in you. See, identify the precise thought current that's bringing that feeling you can be violated. To that exact thought current, tell, just let that whole thought current disappear in you. Take a few minutes, pen down for each of that, consciously declare the powerful thinking current, the powerful thought current. Ferociously decide and drop. relax. Now, from the same space, let us all enter into one of the most important principles that this will lead us to understand. Let us understand the secret of Maya and suffering, and let us now understand what exactly makes us manifest the real powerful inner space. Let us now understand about how you can complete with the victimhood pattern inside you.
One of the worst problem with which you all suffer, one of the worst problem with which you all suffer, listen carefully. One of the worst problem with which you all suffer is the victimhood you carry. You project it on everyone and you believe strongly it is an existential reality. When you try to show yourself as a victim, you feel very good. That is what I call powerless pornography. Cheapest pornography. Cheapest pornography a human being can enjoy is the taste of showing themselves as victim. Enjoying the victimhood. That's the cheapest pornography any human being can enjoy. Because you enjoy that, you do not want to deny the existence of it. You want to project that on everyone. And whole world there is so much suffering. You mean to say there is no suffering? I mean, there is no suffering. After going through so much of attack from all corners of the world, I mean, there is no suffering. Understand, ask the question in right way. If Sadashiva made all of us in his own sea, don't ask why there is so much suffering, then how can there be delusion of this suffering? Ask the right question. Don't ask why there is so much of suffering. The moment you say why there is so much of suffering, you put the anchor on the delusion and you are trying to question the Turyatita. Put the anchor on Turyatita and ask, then why am I feeling there is so much of suffering? Because you enjoy cheap victimhood pornography most of the time. You want to prove you are trying your best, you don't want to make it happen. Understand? Making it happen is different. Collecting all the arguments to prove I am really trying my best to happen, make it happen. If you establish you are really trying your best to make it happen, you may get medal but not result. You may get medal, not result. Understand, most of the time, because you enjoy victimhood, you project that on others. You project that on world. Want to strongly believe the existence of suffering. When you want to believe something, nobody can stop you. Nobody can stop you. No one can stop you when you want to believe something. listen to this truth again. Sadashiva made all of us in his own sea. S-E-E. I don't want to conclude it as seeing or seeing. See. Because one more understanding I want to share with you. Only if some matter is connected to you, you feel that as me. For example, as long as your hands are connected to you, you feel that as you. You can handle it. You can do what you want with it. You can stretch, push, pull, up, down, all. But if your third eye is awakened, you enter into the next frequency. Everything you see, you know, is the material out of which you are made, is the same material out of which whatever you are seeing is also made. So, you just know how to deal with the matrix. You just know the matter becomes your own extension. Anything you see becomes your own extension. Looks too big. I know for most of you, even understanding is so difficult. How is it going to happen to me? When is it going to happen to me? Because I decided to do Tyaga. Understand? You can always sacrifice the achievements, pleasantness, bliss, joy related to your past. You can always forget that you completed PhD. But you can never forget you got delayed for one of your examination because you spent time with your girlfriend, or you slept and you did not appear for that examination. That pain you will be carrying even now. Sacrificing the past related pains, understanding even factually, many of your pains are unjustified and incorrect. Understanding even factually, your pains are not supported, justified by the reality, real happening is completion. I am repeating. Even factually, as per the real happening, what has happened, if you look what has happened from all dimension, even your pains are not justified. Your pains are not really right. Even your pains do not have justification to exist in you. If you see the past happenings multidimensionally, is completion with the past. I tell you, how much ever you say, no, I know I have some pains which are absolutely justified. No. You may be Guni, you may be Kaikeyi, you may be Surpanaga, you may be Danganaka Duck, Danganaka Dick, I don't care. You are wrong. Listen carefully. Listen again. I am repeating. looking at your past with the multi-dimensional logic and understanding and waking up to the truth. Your pains, your sufferings are not justified even logically, even factually, even as per the reality of happening. Is completion. Doing tyaga of the false idea, many wrong things have been done to you. Lot of injustice is done to you, is the real tyaga. Understand, only if you have done the sacrifice of your pain and justifications for your pain, you will understand even in the past you existed as Paramashiva, and you will gain confidence. Even in the future you can manifest your Paramashivatva. This is the fundamental truth. And there will be gap between what I am saying, what you think as your reality. I know there will be few people saying, no, Swamiji, you don't know my life, Swamiji. You don't know my life. I have pain, I had pain, and it is justified. I can sit with each one of you individually and make you understand every incident, every time you felt you have been wronged, injustice is done to you, you have been given pain, you have been a victim. Every situation, I can take it out and show you multidimensionally and make you understand you have not been wronged. Even the facts, you got it wrong. That is why you feel you have been wronged. Understand? End of the day, whether you believe or not, I am Paramashiva. From that space I am talking to you. And I am here to expose your false identity to you and make you real Paramashiva. Understand? When I claim I am Paramashiva, I am not claiming exclusivity. I am claiming my reality and your possibility. I am not claiming anything exclusive. I am claiming my reality and your possibility. That is why I am saying, I have changed the word. I am also Paramashiva. I am not going to claim anymore, I am Paramashiva. I am going to claim only, I am also Paramashiva. Understand? If I am successful in making you sacrifice the one pattern, you have been wronged. There was many injustice done to you. You have been victim. You have been cheated. Life has tortured you. Life could have been little more better. Life could have been more sympathetic. Paramashiva could have been more compassionate to you. All these patterns, if I make you sacrifice, if I make you do tyaga of all these patterns, my job is done. My job is done. You will start manifesting, Swamiji, I am Paramashiva, Swamiji. You are right, Swamiji. I should not have tortured you so much to make you go through so much to make me understand this simple, straightforward fact. I should have got it the day one you told me. Understand, it is simple, straight reality. Only the conscious, ferocious decision can make you powerless, can make you get out of powerlessness, can make you free from powerlessness. Understand? I tell you. I'll tell you what is Tyaga. It's like you got into an accident, vehicle crashed, you are almost gone other than one single breath to somehow push your body out and get out of the vehicle. That moment how you will push yourself and get out of the vehicle, that is what is declaration of Tyaga. Collecting your whole energy and pushing you, come on. I am declaring Tyaga of this old mind and identity. The whole thing. Understand? I tell you, that is the way Tyaga functions, that is the way Tyaga works out. Tyaga will never happen by your mind getting convinced and supporting you. It's not like a vacation you are planning, where everything will be in your favor and you say, oh, ha, jujil. No. Tyaga is breakthrough in your consciousness. I tell you. All the best moments in my life was decisions made in utter Tyaga. Never go back to what you vomited. Never go back to secured, cozy, supporting ambience. Renounce higher and higher. The moment you go higher, renounce that also. When you go next level, renounce that also, but never come down. I have seen how the Tyaga works. When I left the house to build one ashram, before even I completed that one ashram, see, I left the house to build one ashram in Tiruchengodu. Before even I completed that one ashram, I left Tiruchengodu to build a huge sangha to Bangalore. Before even I completed the building of the big Sangha organization, I renounced that to build this Kailasa nation. But nothing has left me. I have not renounced anything end of the day. See that still the first ashram is getting constructed, getting completed. Second one is evolving in a full-fledged way. The third one is already happened. In Tyaga, you change the whole space inside. I tell you. I am giving you small examples. In Tyaga, you don't lose anything. You only lose one thing, the powerless mental setup. The powerless mental setup you carry, you lose that. You break that. Do not expect your mind to get convinced about Tyaga and you doing Tyaga. No. If your mind is convinced, then it is a cunningness. It's a trap. You just decide, hey, I heard about Paramashiva. I don't have a complete route to become Paramashiva, but I am deciding. Whatever with little known, I am going to fly towards Paramashiva. The power to take absolute risk is Tyaga. Power to take absolute risk consciously, ferociously, and then stick to it. No question of turning back. No question of turning back. Every time when people are deluded, the only question they raise, Swamiji, somehow I am not having that confidence, decision, I should do Tyaga. Only then you should do Tyaga. You are now sick, deluded. Breaking the old identities, fears. Throwing away all the so-called securities, plan Bs, backups. Is Tyaga. That is Tyaga. Tyaga gives absolute fresh life. It breathes fresh life into you. It actually breathes fresh situations, lives, understandings. Fresh energy. When your son or daughter wants to fulfill their reality, manifest their reality, you celebrate. That is what the meaning of the real son or real father, real daughter and real father. Cosmos celebrates your will's completion. The good news I have for you, planets actually celebrate when you want to manifest something. Actually, they torture you because you don't want to manifest. You are stuck with your laziness, boredom, tiredness, victim pattern, stupidity, self-sympathy, self-doubt, all that. To wake you up, they torture you. But the moment you make it clear, I am not going to be victim for SDHD anymore. I am not going to be bored, tired, destroying myself anymore. I am going to manifest the reality as I want. I tell you, whenever you stand up as a man to manifest your reality, you become non-violent, you become loving, you become caring, you become beautiful, you become sweet. Understand? Romance with the life, manifesting what you want. Both are one and the same. Somebody who wants to manifest what they want will not have time and energy to destroy others. Destroying is not at all a big job, understand. Any fool can destroy any big man. It's not a big thing. It's manifestation, creation. That is the real thing, I tell you. Whenever you want to manifest what do you want in your life, cosmos celebrates you. Sadashiva supports you. Planets align to you. Real parihara, the graha parihara, dosha parihara is using your will and declaring to yourself and the cosmos what do you want to manifest. I tell you, when you decide what do you want to manifest, cosmos only supports you because you are real son of the cosmos. Understand next time, whenever you have a problem, you are real son, you are real daughter. So, you don't have to worry that can my will override? Can my will override? No. Understand, this very idea, overriding, is from the concept of good and bad, right and wrong, opposite. You are not opposite party to cosmos. You are extension of cosmos. Understand? The most powerful sacred truths, when it is lived, it explodes as intense love. Love for people. Love for yourself. Love for others. Understand? People who try to infuse poison, violence, vengeance, anger, frustration, feeling exploited, victim mood, all that in you will be very sweet, but they'll just destroy, demolish and go away. It's like a driver of the bulldozer smiling does not mean he's doing good to your home. He's bulldozing it. And he smiles at you and says, "Hi, how are you? Wow." And he is bulldozing. It's like cops give the ticket for $200 and say, "Have a good day, have a nice day." After $200 ticket, they tell you, "Have a nice day." Understand? Anyone wants to achieve whether power manifestation or enlightenment. Sincere work on your consciousness is required. Consistent, persistent. Work on your consciousness. I strongly recommend all of you every day try to read the Bhagavad Gita commentary I wrote. See, the whole Hinduism is based on Vedagamas. Essence of Vedagamas is Upanishads, Brahma Sutra and Bhagavad Gita. Prasthanatraya, we call it. All acharyas, all sampradayas write their own commentary for this three book. But this three book is the core. Everyone accepts that non-controversially. Whether you are a Shaivite or Vaishnavite, Shakta or Gaumara, Yogi, Vedanta, Siddhanta, Agamanta, whatever sampradaya you may be, all accept authority of the Vedagamas and all accept non-controversially this three book, Prasthanatrayam, Upanishads, Brahma Sutra, Bhagavad Gita. This three book is accepted as the core book, or I should say the core principle of Hinduism. In Sanskrit, we have two words, Vada, Pradivada, Kandana, Mandana. Means churning the logic till you achieve the nectar of understanding, realization. Kandana, Mandana means the removing all the things which does not exist but gives you the feeling it exists. See, I tell you, it is just like a two edge of the cloth. One edge you say life is suffering, one edge you say life is bliss. But when you move to any one edge, you will become enlightened. You will jump out of that, you will fall out of that edge. Please understand, enlightenment is falling out of this. Life is this. One edge is life is bliss. One edge is life is suffering. Go to any one extreme through your cognizance, you will jump out of it. You will become enlightened. Whether you believe Buddha, life is suffering, or whether you believe me, life is bliss, if you align your cognizance to that one belief, you will become enlightened. But suffering is part of life is not going to liberate you. Who said that? Suffering is part of life is not what Buddha taught. You heard. That is what you heard, but didn't see. Suffering is part of life. You heard. Buddha did not say. Buddha said life is suffering. There's a big difference between suffering is part of life and life is suffering. Align to anyone, you'll be liberated. Whatever you know as life is suffering, so escape from it. I wanted you to know some of the basic truths. When Buddha declared life is suffering, when I read that statement first, I said, no, what is this? This fellow, such a pessimist. Starting with a statement, life is suffering. Now, I agree with Buddha with all respects. Unless you learn that word first, you do not develop perseverance. Man do not develop vyavasayatmika buddhi, perseverance, unless he understands that statement. Life is suffering. Life is dukkha. See, the big problem is, when you feel life is joy, when you believe life is joy, you tend to wander. You take up one project, suddenly you feel the other project glitters more. The other side is more greenery. Wow! I think that life is more joyful, more green, more shining, more palabala. Let me jump. You jump there. From there, when you look at the other side, wow, that looks more shiny, more beautiful, more powerful, great. Let me jump there. You jump there. Markada Vairagya. In Sanskrit, we have a word called renunciation of the monkey. Monkey renounces one branch to catch other branch, but it doesn't stay with that branch. Within 2 seconds, it catches some other branch and renounces this branch also. Margada Vairagya. Renunciation of the monkey. No? When Bhagavan Buddha says, life is suffering, his first statement is that only. Life is dukkha. Suffering. I attest, I second his opinion. Only when you understand life is suffering, you learn perseverance. When you take up a project, when you face suffering, you'll understand, hey, life is suffering. Let me stand with this suffering, with this project and see the end of it. Truth is life is joy. Fact is life is suffering. Till you experience truth, better be with fact. Vyavasayatmika buddhi keha kurunantana. Perseverance in any level, in any project, whether it is the inner world or outer world. Understand, even living enlightenment is a project. Jivan Mukti is a project. You take it up. It's a project, you take it up. To achieve the end of it, in the initial level, believing life is suffering will be much better. Because you will have perseverance. When you face different sufferings, different problems, you will know, no, life is suffering. Let me be stable. The stability will happen in you. When you don't understand life is suffering, the stability does not happen in you. There's a term I learned just 2 days before. Quid pro quo. Quid pro quo. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. Just 2 days before, I was learning this word. I have teachers all around me. See, when you are ready to learn, you will have teachers, everybody all around you. Quid pro quo. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. Let both of us be together. This is the way the collective illusions are spread. Collective delusions are created. For thousands of years, people were believing earth is flat because of collective delusion. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. Collective delusion is the worst suffering a man can have. When you know life is suffering, you will have the perseverance. You will have the determination. You will have the vyavasayatmika buddhi. If you believe life is suffering, you will have the perseverance. You will have the determination to be stable and achieve. Vyavasayatmika buddhihi, fixed resolve. I tell you, which is a basic requirement for external and internal enlightenment. External and internal success. External and internal achievements. Once actually I landed upon a very deep, strong, sacred cognition in my life that I cannot be hurt. I cannot have any pain. I am the Atma. Atma cannot have any pain, suffering, nothing. It is pure space. It was so powerful and so strong. I went and took the knife and cut my thigh to check it. A child will not have a guts to take a knife and cut himself to check. Understand, I tell you, the power of the cognition was so much. I could not control myself testing it on me because I was too excited. Of course, I needed few more understanding. See, when I am the Atma, soul, I am not the body, and I cannot be destroyed, I don't have pain, I am beyond sufferings, then I should have tested that on my Atma, not on my body. I have tested it on with something I am not. See, the experience is sitting in the Atma, the cognition is sitting in the consciousness. But experimenting, I am doing it on my body. That understanding I gathered little later. But that cognition was so powerful. Even when there was a pain on the body, I did not feel bad for what I did. I did not feel bad about testing it. It was such an ecstasy. Wow, wow, wow. Like a long journey is over. Now I don't need to run around anywhere here and there. I am that rest, that restful awareness, that cognition was such an ecstasy. When I cut my thigh and went back to Annamalai Swamigal, he said, what you did is neither wrong nor right. I couldn't understand. What do you mean? He said, because of this cutting yourself, you got the click. ultimately that you are not the body. Actually, after that only he gave me the initiation into that Aham Spurana, the methodology of the Aham Spurana by great incarnation Ramana Maharshi. It was transmitted to me by Annamalai Swamigal. So Ramana Maharshi is my Paramaguru. And Annamalai Swamigal transmitted that Aham Spurana, Anubhava into me, and which became reality when I was 12 in the Pavazhakundru. After that, once Annamalai Swamigal was telling me, now understand the thing you did, cutting your thighs, neither right nor wrong. Because you got the vision, you don't need sacrifice. You don't need to cut yourself again. If Annamalai Swamigal said cutting yourself is right, I would have been continuously doing that everywhere. And all of you will be sitting and cutting yourself. It is not right. Same way, it is not wrong. You need certain kind of a ferociousness to do sacrifice till the vision clicks. That kind of a ferociousness is required for the vision to click. So because the ferociousness is required for the vision to click, the experimenting on yourself, cutting yourself, your thigh was not wrong. Because it is not required regularly, once the vision clicks, it is not right. Understand it properly. Sacrifice is required only till the vision clicks. Once the vision clicks, you don't need sacrifice. Because living enlightenment does not need sacrifice. It only needs the vision clicking in you. But till the vision clicks, you need to have the patience and perseverance, will, persistence. For that you need sacrifice. Shivanyana Anubhuti, Shivanyana Anubhava, Paramashivanyana Anubhuti is a vision manifest, not torture or suffering. The fundamental cognitions are the principles the foundation principles you cognize decides whether you are going to build a materialistic ecosystem around you, so-called rational ecosystem around you, or an enlightened ecosystem around you. Please understand. All the so-called conclusions of the science and rationality is not rationally rational or scientifically scientific. All the cognitions, politicians, social leaders trying to infuse into you are not absolute truth or absolute right. Understand? Neither the cognitions are absolute truth, nor they are rationally rational or scientifically scientific. But unfortunately, the cognitions you cognize decides the quality of life you are going to have. Understand, the ultimate Tyagi, Paramashiva, reveals all the truths as it is in Vedas and Agamas for every one of us to live enlightenment and create an enlightenment ecosystem around us. Please understand. I want to tell you some of my own experiences. If you cognize life is pain, you are going to go on create pain. If you cognize life is bliss, you will go on be creating bliss. If you cognize life is hard work, you are going to go continuously going to create hard work. If you cognize life is joy, you are going to continuously manifest joy. The good news is cognition is conscious process. You can recreate, rebuild, reform, rejuvenate, reinvent, recreate as you want. Cognition is conscious process, not unconscious, random happening. It's a conscious process. You can recreate, rejuvenate, reinvent, redesign, rebuild your conscious process.
Swamiji revealed one of the most important truths to all of us. Understanding that you can never be violated. All delusions, all the sufferings cause more and more. How much ever power you give to the suffering, that is a proportion of the pain that you get. What an amazing truth. Now, every one of us today have learned some of the most important secrets to win over all pain and suffering in life. And hope all of you had a wonderful experience today. What Swamiji has gifted all of us with, the power, the truths, the profound teachings that Swamiji has gifted all of us with. Tomorrow, we are all going to be learning one of the most beautiful aspects. We're going to be learning about Chandesha Anugraha Moorty, and we're going to be learning about the power of feeling connection, how you can harness that power of feeling connection. So do not miss. We request all of you to please be there tomorrow. Please join us tomorrow for this very special and very profound session. Tomorrow we're having a very beautiful initiation as well, where all of us are going to be receiving the initiation to experiencing the power of feeling connection. And from there, you will be initiated into raising your frequency to that highest cosmic vibration. So do not miss. We invite all of you to join us tomorrow. Please invite your friends, your family members, invite all of them, because just through attending this, the powerful cognitions that we're going to learn tomorrow, they will be experiencing a very beautiful dimension awakening in themselves.
How was all of your experience so far? How did each one of you experience this program? Did you all like it? Did you all enjoy it? Wonderful. So happy to see that so many of you experienced amazing things. Wonderful. All of you, just want to tell every single one of you, next till September 19th, which is going to be Ganesh Chaturthi, let us all be intense in the program, who all want to have a real breakthrough. Make sure you're here intensely. Definitely you'll have a huge breakthrough. For sure you will have such an amazing breakthrough manifesting for you. So whoever wants to have a breakthrough, make sure you are attending the next 4 days intensely. Invite your family and friends and let them also be a part of this. And we are going to be having also played for all of you. So do not miss out on this and do the workshops intensely so that you have the best ever experience. Thank you so much. And we are also going to be sending the email with all the gifts today. Almost every single session, Swamiji has blessed a unique gift for each one of you. So do check out your email. You're going to be receiving very special ebooks, and you're going to be receiving specific workshops and the internalization exercises that you can take back home and you can experience it. So do not miss out on that. Make sure you check out your email. It will be sent to the same email using which you logged into today's session. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for
Joining with us today. And this brings us all to the conclusion of the 17th day of Paramashivoham. Now let us all conclude our day with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you all. Thank you so much, Nithyanandam.